because of some of the information that you guys have mailed out, and you know what I'm referring to,
Yes.
we feel very unsafe.
We do too.
We do
Okay.
too.
So that's a mutual feeling that we have at this
Yeah.
point.
Let me say something real quick so we understand. Online, there's an overwhelming amount of evidence and information that is against the CPS. Even a senator.
And it's scary for
It's
parents.
really scary. Even a senator came forward speaking about the criminal ring that's going on. Look at Hillary Clinton. The FBI is going after her for the ring that's involved with CPS.
Okay.
So it's
Well,
very
so you have to
uneven.
understand-
I understand that you're afraid as
And
parents.
y'all kidnapped our child.
Okay.
So
I disagree
we're
with you on
living
that.
it. Yeah.
But what I'm here to tell you today is that until we have a court hearing or another meeting to determine how we can do visits and us feel safe and you guys feel safe, we're not going to have any more visits. So we'll notify you of the
We
hearing
expected this. So.
by either meeting. We'll have the hearing on the 5th, or either we'll notify you by phone if we have a meeting before then that we will invite you to. But we're going to need to find a neutral location where everyone feels safe. If you have breast milk that you want to drop off, you can still do that, and we'll be glad to provide that. You'll just need to come to the lobby, and then they'll call me, and I'll come out and get it from you.
Now, that's another thing that I'm concerned about. Because I have fear of CPS right now, I'm concerned about leaving breast milk with y'all because I don't know if you can put something in there and make it seem like I did something to it. And
This has all been online too.
That's totally your
This is what I'm
choice.
afraid
So
of.
if you want to leave it, we're glad to take it, and we're going to give it to them at your request, okay? If you don't want to leave it, that's your decision as well.
Okay.
Okay, so that's totally your choice.
all right.
So you can make that decision. Do you want to leave what you have today, or do you want to take that back with you?
Well,
I don't know what to do. I'm afraid that you guys are going to try and set us up in some
We're
way.
gonna-
Okay, I guarantee you that is not my goal, and that I work with families to keep families together.
yeah, but they all say that though. Everybody says that.
And I understand that you have concerns as a parent, but I'm telling you,
Some serious concerns.
I
Y'all
would
kidnapped our
almost
child.
rather-
Y'all are the
and I
foundation that
disagree
started
with you.
this.
I disagree with you.
But you haven't proven why you've
Would
taken
you
it.
like to leave your breast milk?
I'm going to have to leave it on my own terms until he comes back and store it because I cannot risk having anything further false accusations going against us. I can't do it.
Okay.
So
That's totally
that
your
kills me
decision.
because I'm being put into that position to not give my baby milk, but I have no other option because I'm afraid of you guys.
Okay. And I totally respect that that's your decision to make, okay?
Yeah.
Can I say something just a second? If, I don't know, they may be trying to, keep in mind, we're two totally separate entities. I'm trying to put y'all in my division. If they were gonna put something in the baby's food, that's what you're concerned with, so to do that anyways. You're wanting the baby to have the breast milk,
Yeah.
if you're afraid they're trying to set you up on some sort of drug charge. If you're not doing it, a hair quality test can be disproved that later.
Right,
what I'm
I
saying.
could
If you
easily
want
do
the
that,
baby to
but,
have-
and I've already given them drug tests and I've,
I know, I'm just saying, if you wanted your baby to have it,
Right.
there's ways, if you think you're trying to be set up, there's ways to disprove it, that's what I'm trying to
Okay.
say. That way the baby can still
I
have your
agree with
breast milk.
that, but
I
I guess
agree.
I'm just in so much
agree.
fear and so many different levels.
I agree.
Like, I just want what's best for my baby.
I think that
but-
he needs his mother's milk. So I agree. I think that you can
And
leave
it's,
him
I mean,
milk
it's
in
all
there.
frozen right now, but,
Okay. Okay. Glad to take it. And then when you want to drop off more, you can just come to the front desk here and I'll come out and get it. Okay?
alright, I'll probably do that every couple of days.
That's fine.
You do understand that all this is hurting our child and her. I mean, I'll take all the pain in the world, but you can put it on me. But what you're doing to her and our son is irreparable and it's disgusting. I just want you to know that.
I understand that you feel that way.
It's not about feeling that way. Y'all haven't proven one thing.
Child.
Actually, we've proven that the charges are false, or the false charges weren't
and as
enough.
I explained to you, we will discuss all of that in court. We are concerned about your mental health. We are concerned about our safety.
You can have
and we
depression
are
and still have a
concerned
child.
about the safety of your child.
Yeah, you can have depression and still have a child.
I agree with you.
Okay.
Some people can't. Okay?
All right. And then,
Okay,
and then
so
there's-
if we're done for today, I'm gonna work you guys out, okay?
Can you just make sure he gets that?
I will, absolutely. I'm gonna take it to him right now.
Thanks, sir. Okay, bro.
Appreciate y'all talking about everything.
We're just serving God, man. We were just walking, and we just so happened to be in Alabama walking through it.
So y'all from here originally? And y'all don't have to talk to me. Y'all don't have to say crap to me if y'all don't want to.
No, I actually trust officers more than I trust anybody else because of the perspective of dealing with a lot of negative things can actually make someone mature a lot quicker than anyone else.
I got you. Where y'all from originally?
I'm from Boston.
Wow, so y'all like a long way away.
Well, she's from Boston. I'm from Savannah, Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been through, so I've never been to Boston. I've been to Savannah. But
Yeah.
thank y'all for at least, doing something about
I
this.
mean, honestly, we were expecting it when you showed up. We're like, oh.
We're just here to make sure, and I know y'all don't want to be going through it, but
And I'm glad that you piped in there about the mill, because that is my fear. I am in so much fear with these people, and all
Well,
you do.
they've broken over 20 different laws.
and it's one of the things
26
where
laws.
I have no say. I'm just here to make sure everything goes smooth. But I wanted to kind of push your mind at ease a little
Yeah.
bit. If you think they're trying to set you up on drug charges or something like that, that could be disproved.
They've
And if-
already been falsely accusing us left and right, and I've never done a drug in my life.
Okay, and then I've got no reason not to believe you. That's what I'm saying. So that can be proven one way or another later
Right.
on. If you wanted that baby to have that milk,
If there's enough honest people like you around, it can be proven, yes.
There is.
Okay, right on.
And I know. Keep in mind, I work for the City of Heckman Police Department. I have nothing to do with this.
Right.
This is actually a good place, man. It's a good town. There's some good folks here. The judge here is, I mean, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, here's the thing, though. We're having a hard time with that because the judge should know that this is breaking laws.
We're 26 laws.
Yeah,
so
we're able
far.
to prove it. And and no lawyer would help us because of political sabotage. They don't want to be disbarred. They don't want to be pushed. I had one lawyer tell me that. I did.
Keep searching, man. There's got to be a lawyer out there somewhere that'll take your case up. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know all the deals of y'all situation. I know it was an Innocent Star. I don't have a subscription to the Innocent Star, but I read what I could online.
Go to medicalkidnap.com. They'll tell you everything.
Okay. But I don't know what y'all's situation is, but there's lawyers out there that defend most of it. There's lawyers out there that help y'all.
Well, there's some type of there's power behind this organization that comes from way up top. That's giving them power to go in and destroy families that are trying to live natural.
Just actually started with Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
given.
trust me, I'm not on that bandwagon either.
Yeah.
I'm not.
She was given $2,000, $4,000 extra bonuses for them to separate families and put them into adoption.
That girl in there, Leslie, who we just spoke to.
She gets the bonuses.
She gets bonuses for every kid that goes into foster care.
Yep.
And
I'm going to respectfully disagree with that part. I think that may be, what's what I'm looking for.
Well,
That may be like urban myth type stuff.
No, there's social
that's-
workers that are coming out about it.
I know a lot of these people. I've known them, not necessarily because I'm not from this county,
Yeah.
but I know some of these ladies that have worked here in the past that
I'm sure there's some good ones in there.
We end up going out to a lot of houses, and because of some situations we have taken kids that I know them and their husbands, they'd be doing a lot better off financially if that was the case, So, like I said, good luck with it, and thank y'all. If y'all ever need anything up here, I'm Officer McGlone. Holler at me, okay?
All right, buddy. Thank you.
I know sometimes, just to add to him, I know sometimes it's hard, and we just, what I mean, we just, not really, we get in the middle of it just when we have to, you know what I mean, because y'all still mom and daddy. I don't know what the requirements are, just try to work with them best you can, because I don't even know the whole story on it, okay?
If you go to medicalkidnap.com, it'll show you everything.
Okay.
We were just missionaries, and we just so happened to be walking through Alabama.
Yes, sir.
And we were just having, what it boils down to is it goes back to the Native Americans. The same reason why they invade Native Americans' homes is the same reason why they invaded us. Is because we were living natural. We wanted to live a more natural way of life.
Okay.
They don't want that. Hillary Clinton is a part of the whole process. That's why the FBI is going after her right now for all the kidnapping rings that she was funding. But I know y'all don't want to believe of it, but
Well, I mean, no, we don't take sides, brother. I promise you.
Yeah.
I know you may think because we up here we are, but we up here just as much for y'all as what we would them, because we don't want y'all get no trouble neither.
Yeah,
Okay,
you know what?
I promise you.
When we were walking,
We're not here to give nobody no trouble. We try and everybody says, because I guess that technically police officers, but on our certificates it says peace officer.
yeah.
We're here to really try to restore peace, not to chaos and stuff. That's what our job is, not to come in and do chaos.
Y'all truly have compassion.
And that's it, brother. You have to, and this has been my motto, and this man can tell you as long as he's known me. When I went to theology and took theology, this is my motto in everything I do. People don't care how much you know unless they know how much you care. Right. And that's fact life. I don't care if you flip cheeseburgers. I don't care if you're police. You can change tires, whatever.
Right.
But if you don't have a passion about what you're doing, you ain't going to do it right.
That's right.
So,
when we were walking and we were missionaries, we actually, the only friends we actually made on the road were police officers.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
If the general population that does think, there's some that think bad of police. If they knew how many times we spent our money to help somebody, you know what I mean? Yeah. And you see some rich guy that would pass somebody up. I know for a fact before, just one little, there's numerous stories, but one time before Officer McGlone was here, the chief now was a captain. And we helped a man out, and he was not under the influence at the time of drugs. He had some in his possession. His son had gotten killed in Louisiana, and he lived in North Carolina now because his wife or ex-wife and they were divorced. Then we came in contact with him. Man run out of gas, didn't have nothing to eat, and we didn't take him to jail. We did take his drugs. We seized it. We put it in just like we would if we'd arrested him. We locked it up, put it in evidence, did all the paperwork, took our money and pooled it together, got him gas money and something to eat, and said, brother, you've been through enough right now. You've lost your son. Prayed with him. The next day he called and said that we was racially profiling. I swear to God, I swear before Jesus. He did. And I was like, what? I said, that's Sam Jack. I went 3 days without eating. I had to eat sandwiches from the house because I gave him the last money I had.
Yeah.
But he finally come out and told the truth. He said, I just wanted to get some money. And I thought, man, dude, that's a horrible way to do it, though.
Well, you have the law, and then unfortunately there's the law, and then there's people that are behind the badge to uphold the law, and then you have the people over here, which still the same people. It's just that's just the way it is right now. But then on both sides, you still have the corrupt mind.
You do.
That could happen.
That choice is what's got us in sin from the beginning of time, brother.
Right.
With Adam.
Right.
And everybody always blames Eve. I want you to go back and read it, though.
Yeah, I know.
Adam was standing next to her.
It was Adam.
Right.
And when he said he came and walked in the cool of the evening, he didn't, and I don't mean no disrespect because you're female, he didn't walk with Eve. He walked with Adam because he made him in his image. Adam failed God because he didn't teach Eve his ways. That's where the failure came in.
Right.
Men are, and if you look
at it, men crave power too.
Yes, well,
That's
and biblically it says women are to respect their husbands, men are to love their wives. And that's the way we are created. In Ephesians 5:22 down, it talks about when Christ was the head of the church, men are to be the head of the home, just like Christ was the head of the church, and love his wife as Christ did the church.
Right.
But also to take your sins to the cross and for you.
Right.
When you get to that point where you're down, it's his responsibility to take them sins up there for you too.
And he does.
And that's what I'm saying. That's an obligation that men have, though.
Yeah.
And sometimes we forget about that thing, that we are supposed to be not a dominant, because God took the rib from the side so your woman would be beside you, not behind you. However, you complement one another. It's not one on top of the other.
Yeah.
You see a lot of people that want to have dominant. I've messed up and done it before.
Yeah.
I've had times where I thought, man, I'm the dominant species.
Yeah.
Foolishly thinking that.
Right.
But my wife has always said I'm the head of the house, but
We
she's
call
the
it
next in terms of what she does.
two equal but opposite energies that come together as one to form life.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Well, listen, we'll be praying for
bump in the
you.
road, y'all get over it. If y'all are truly in the right, it'll come out on y'all side.
Yeah. Be praying. We'll be praying for you. I promise you. Okay.
Thank you.
And if I tell you that, I promise you I will. I will write it down.
Yeah.
And I know God knows it, but I will write it down for you and put it in my prayer box.
Can give you a hug.
These are these that God truly sees, brother.
Hey, I hope y'all have a blessed day, okay? Because there's been times before in my life that I've needed prayer so bad that I couldn't hardly stand it,
Yeah.
because I'm a human being. But
Yeah.
so hey, keep us in prayer too.
All right.
Yeah, we will.
All
Have
right.
a blessed one, brother.
All right, brother. I told you something like that too. And then also the way I look, I guess, too. I look like them.